Well, it is my pleasure, guys, to welcome you to our Monday Hair Zoom. This is the time when you get to find out from our hair division, from our VP of our hair division and our chief medical officer, all about the hair care products that Wakana has developed in order to give you the most healthy, most restorative head of hair. To get us kicked off is well, I guess I'll go ahead and kick it off with me, and then I'll bring up Dr. Rita. But we are joined by our chief medical officer and our trichologist and head of the hair division, Doris Mosley, whom I'll be happy to introduce in just a moment. My name is Kathy Weathersby, and I am a avid, a fervent, and an excited user of the hair care line at Wakana. It's really helped me to maintain a healthy head of hair and to restore some areas that were giving me trouble. So I'd like to share a little bit of information with you about about Wakana, the company that backs up the hairline. This is the Saving Our Strands hair care line, and I'll be happy to share just a little bit. And the way that I'm going to do that is just by share with you a quick video that shares with you some of our products. So give me just a moment, and I'll share my screen.
While so many industries struggled during the pandemic, the CBD industry grew over 30%. Welcome to Wakana. We offer natural and organically grown CBD products backed by our 30-day bottom-of-the-bottle guarantee. Our proprietary blends contain more than 15 essential oils like black seed and turmeric, which help in creating the ultimate entourage effect. We provide a certificate of analysis on all of our CBD-infused products. These tests are conducted by one of the top ISO labs in Florida to ensure quality and potency inside of every batch. We're one of the few companies in the world who conduct full panel testing to confirm our ingestible products are free of pesticides, mold, and other dangerous compounds. The foundation of Wakana is based on 4 pillars, including health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. According to the current CBD market, there is a tremendous opportunity for you to launch your own dispensary with Wakana. You can retail products online, earning from 20 to 50% of the commissionable volume. By launching an online dispensary, you can win the loyalty of your customers by offering the hottest products like edibles, flour, hair care, tinctures, and topicals. Wakana isn't just a company, we are a movement. During the pandemic, we grew over 100% and expanded our headquarters from 1,000 to over 5,500 square feet. We have over 10,000 customers and a 5-star online rating from our satisfied customers and distributors. So what are you waiting for? Start partnering with one of the fastest growing and most reputable CBD companies in the world. Wakana, the crown jewel of CBD.
So, guys, I wanted to just bring you back to understanding that Wakana is more than a company. It is a movement with a vision to help end the negative stigma this caused communities around the world to suffer and to lose out on the health and the wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. In fact, our mission is to inspire people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs and formulators and investors, evoking the courage and the strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. These are the 4 pillars, the 4 co-founders of our company. You're about to meet the chief medical officer. They're pictured on the left, Rita J. McGuire, MD. This is a professional with more than 30 years of experience as an obstetrician, gynecologist, delivering more than 8,000 babies in the United States and the Caribbean. She became a cannabis expert and regularly recommends our products to her clients, but she's so respected that the Illinois legislature sought her guidance when they were passing laws in Illinois for adult use marijuana. Patricia Van Pelt is a 3rd-time state senator, serves as our president and our wealth pillar. She brings to us a wealth of knowledge and support in our wealthy mindset. She's also an evangelist, so brings that spiritual grounding that we so need and love. Melissa Boston is the legacy pillar, the CEO and the visionary behind the entire company of Wakana. Thinking of her life as a corporate employee, she decided to leave that in her mid 30s to grab her time freedom back. Once she was able to do that, she attracted people from around 46 countries that were interested in having that type of time freedom back. She became the CEO of another cannabis company before getting the vision for Wakana, and we are just so happy to be a part of that vision. Phyllis Nash is the chief sales officer in the freedom pillar of Wakana. She's an entrepreneur, a lifelong entrepreneur who has been successful in both traditional and in home-based business arena. She is affectionately called the midwife of Wakana because she helps us all to birth and push us toward our highest accomplishments. The Medical Advisory Board, we are so proud of, headed up, of course, by Dr. Rita McGuire, our Chief Medical Officer. This is a team of professionals that not only use Wakana products to affect change in their lives, but they also recommend our products to their customers. So now, without any further ado, I am going to bring up our Chief Medical Officer. As I mentioned to you, she's a professional with more than 30 years of experience as an obstetrician gynecologist. Not only is she a cannabis expert, but she is also a trained trichologist trainer. And she is now really giving us that insight from a medical standpoint about how these products work, how they affect change in our lives, how they really help us to get our scalp and our hair to grow fuller and to repair. So, without any further ado, a woman with a beautiful head of hair,
Yeah.
Dr. Rita J. McGuire.
That's
Oh,
cute.
thank
I
you.
love
Thank
it.
you. Yes, so I have embraced my gray. I have embraced my natural hair color and my natural hair. I'm excited that our product line is responsible for my edges to have grown back and for the luster and the shine that I have. I use all of our products on my hair. So we're excited to talk about our products today. We're excited to talk about CBD. And thank you, Kathy, for that great introduction and an overview of who we are as a business, as a company, as a movement, and our 4 pillars. So thank you, everyone, for joining our hair. This is our weekly Zoom. We talk about our products. We talk about how to use the products. We talk about different topics that affect our hair because as women, this is our crown and we want to maintain, restore, and really reset our hair to be healthy. We're going to talk about not only our hair products, but one of the main ingredients in our hair products, which is CBD. So Save Our Strand Hair Care System, our VP of our hair division, Doris Mosley, I will bring her up and we're really going to do a deep dive today on our products. Again, a disclaimer, just to remind each and every one of you, we can't make claims, we can't make a diagnosis. Our products are not intended to not only diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, but let's remind you that when using our product line, speak with your healthcare professional. If you're on medications, if you're under a doctor's care, please, please consult with your healthcare professional. So where does CBD come from? CBD is an abbreviation for cannabidiol, and it can come from either one of the species of the cannabis sativa plant, either the hemp or the marijuana. Now, the difference is very key. The difference is that in marijuana, there are high levels of delta-9 or THC. That's the compound that gives you the high, the euphoria, the paranoia. There's also the hemp species that has, by definition, less than 0.3% of delta 9 THC. This is the reason why hemp does not give you a high. Hemp gives you the health benefits that you are looking for, that I was looking for, that my family, my patients are looking for without the high. So hemp, the health without the high. So all of our products are sourced from the hemp species. All of our products are legal in all 50 states. All of our products are sourced from the hemp species that contains the legal limit of THC, which is 0.3%. So some of the other medicinal or medical, holistic benefits that CBD has when we are specifically talking about our hair is that CBD is anti-inflammatory. When we look at the scalp and we look at conditions that affect the scalp, like dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis, a lot of the folliculitis, a lot of the inflammatory processes of the scalp. I hear a lot of background noise. I'm not sure whose phone that is. Hopefully it's not my laptop. But a lot of the inflammatory scalp conditions, CBD can reduce inflammation. So CBD is an anti-inflammatory. It also reduces bacterial infections. Again, we see that in a lot of scalp disorders that can cause a reduction or loss of our hair. CBD reduces bacterial infections. CBD also is a vasorelaxant, meaning it helps to dilate blood vessels. And without a healthy scalp, we don't have a healthy head of hair. So the vasodilation or vasorelaxation of those vessels really helps to allow nutrients to feed the hair follicle for a healthy head of hair. We'll also learn how CBD works, and this is important because there are receptors on the hair follicle that we'll talk about DHT and 5-alpha reductase. These receptors that are looking for CBD to reduce harmful chemicals and harmful builds up of hormones can help improve our hair as well. So let's look at the way that CBD works. It's through the endocannabinoid system, and this system is very, very vital in keeping our body in balance, even our scalp, even when we talk about alopecia or hair loss or male or female balding. The main receptors that the endocannabinoid system has are CB1 and CB2, and they're found on major organs and glands, like the CB2 receptors found in the skin. There's also CB1 receptors found in the skin. So the skin being the largest organ in our body, guess what? Our scalp is skin. So we need to ensure that the skin, the scalp is healthy, that the scalp is free from inflammation and bacteria. The scalp is as healthy as it can be so that the hair can grow. So when we consume CBD, or when we use it topically, when we use it topically in our shampoo, our conditioners, our leave-in detangler, our hemp-powered hair, all of these products that we're going to talk about, our styling cream, this is how it works through the endocannabinoid system. So you can see here that the skin, the scalp, has those receptors, the two main receptors, CB1 and CB2, that when we use CBD containing products, that it reduces inflammation. It reduces bacterial infection. It also will work on different pathways like TRPV4. I know it's a lot of technical words, but just know that our skin, our scalp, our hair follicles are looking for CBD. When we look at one of the most common causes of hair loss, which is alopecia due to a hormone that is produced by the conversion of testosterone to DHT through the enzyme 5-alpha reductase. It's DHT that really causes the hair follicle to die. It's called a hair follicle hysterectomy, right? When I do a hysterectomy on a woman, there no longer can be any babies grown in there, right? And we look at the hair follicle and we look at the wound of the hair follicle, we look at the growth of the hair, right? Being killed off by this hormone DHT. So yes, CBD can work on that DHT receptor so that that is reduced. We can't say that it will cure or to reverse any thinning or shedding or some of the types of alopecia that we see in women who may be menopausal or men who are going through the menopause called andropause, right? They go through their own menopause, but just know that the endocannabinoid system does have receptors at that level where DHT is working as well. So with that being said, hopefully you have a better understanding of how CBD works. When we talk about hair, when we talk about the scalp, when we talk about conditions that can affect the scalp, that can affect the hair. And that's what we are trained as trichologists to really study and understand the diseases of the scalp and the hair. And now we're going to bring it all together. We're going to bring up our VP of our hair division, Doris Mosley, who is a trichologist, who is an educator, who is an icon in the hair industry, 40 plus years, who understands at a very technical level how these products can improve the status or save our strands. So Doris Mosley, you are out there. I'm going to stop.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't want to have no technical issues today, so I moved to another area of the house.
Okay, good. Good.
You know what, Dr. Rita, first of all, great evening to everyone that's on here. And I just want to send out an extra applause to you for believing in your own product to release all the other hair and let us know that, again, it does work. I know it worked for me. And I kept telling you, Dr. Rita, let it go. Get into this and let it be. And I am so happy for you and congratulations for the courage. Because most people are so addicted to the other, they won't let it go.
Yeah.
But yesterday, I just want to share this with you guys before I get into the product. Yesterday, we did an event here in LA, and people came to get their scalps scanned. And oh my God, they were so amazed at what they were. We do the tour of the scoping of the scalp so people can see. But not only that, Dr. Rita, there were testimonies given from people who were already using the product. And this one lady, she showed the audience where she had no hair. She couldn't catch that hair in the top. And now she can catch it and twist it and do a little braid. She was so excited. Her hairline was coming back. She said these products was amazing. Then another stylist was there, and she told the testimony of her sending her client to me. And 2 months, maybe almost 3 months later of my accident, I had to send her back to her stylist and let her know, that I could not do any services right now. And when she walked into the salon, the stylist was amazed because she could no longer see her scalp. She was so shocked, and she gave a testimony. We recorded hers with the first lady. She wasn't there in time for the videographer to be there. But we're going to get that together and send it so you can show it on this Zoom. Amazing. I mean, I was like, oh my God.
Amazing.
Amazing. And that's what they were saying, how amazing the product. So you guys who come, I know every week, you should have somebody, if it's not you, somebody else using this product. If you feel you don't need it, which I feel everybody need it, my daughter put it on her 8-year-old, been using it for a couple of years now, and you should see her hair's gorgeous. But it's like, we all need it. I haven't stopped using it, although my hair is back. I haven't stopped using this product. I'm going to use it forever, amen, because it's doing what it's supposed to do, what it was formulated for, and I'm excited about that. Also, the product first started with hemp-powered hair. That was the first one, was hemp-powered hair. And if you can put that one up on the screen, Dr. Rita, I know everybody has a by now, but I just want to share with you that hemp-powered hair promotes. Now, when you're promoting something, that means you're expecting something, right? A great success. It promotes healthy hair and natural shine, natural way, and heal damaged hair follicles. Now, we know that there were 5 million follicles that was given to us at birth. Dr. Rita probably didn't count them because she was too busy delivering 8,000 babies. But we were given 5 million. Over 100,000 of them made it to the head. Now, just like Dr. Rita said, if you don't take care of that follicle, you can end up with a follicle hysterectomy. And you know what that means. Due to hormonal traction and androgenetic alopecia, reduces breakage and thickens edges. Edges right now on a lot of people have just vanished away due to traction alopecia. We can no longer expect to plant corn and look for tomatoes to grow. We got to know that we have to get into what is going on.
And so many people, Doris, are now buying,
all,
they're buying their edges, which is really sad.
I know, Dr. Rita. I went into a beauty supply house and there it was, edges, baby hair. I was like, I said, why are they doing this to us? And who was on the package? A person that looked like me. I was so mad. I told that man, I said, what's next? You know, behind the edges, that's so crazy. So I said to the audience yesterday, let's get into the hemp-powered hair oil, because the first thing is the black seed oil in there. What amazing. You don't have to scratch and dig into your scalp to soothe the itchiness, to dry the flakiness. Black seed oil and good old alkaline water will help in that area. Then Dr. We just talked about the DHT. We have in our hemp-powered hair rosemary oil, which help block DHT. Can't beat that, you guys. We have cinnamon. Cinnamon oil helps get rid of those free radicals. It's an antioxidant. We have peppermint oil. Peppermint oil, great for blood circulation. Dr. Rita had a headache last week, I believe it was, wasn't it, Doc? And you rubbed some peppermint oil on your temple.
I sure did.
Help with that. That means there was blood was being stimulated. We have clove. Now, natural shedding is anywhere from 50 to 100 strands a day. When it get past that, it's called telogen effluvium. That means it's excessive. How would you know, if you are a stylist on the line, that a person has excessive shedding? If you have the drainage of your shampoo bowl not clean, you won't know. So that's important to know, that how much hair is being shedded. Very important. Then we have lemon. Lemon is it's an antiseptic pretty much. It deep cleans those pores. It helps get rid of the dryness. It also helps with that. So we have to cleanse that shaft. The shaft is that part of the hair that is above the epidermis, which is above the skin, which you can see. We also have wild salmon oil. Wild salmon oil gives that hair strength. It gives it shine, natural shine. That's what we want. Then we have moringa. Moringa is like for overall health. Dr. Rita told us we cannot have healthy hair. We don't have a healthy body and a healthy scalp. That's where it comes in at. Then we have baobab. Baobab is like, it comes from Africa. It's called the tree of life. Who wouldn't want to have something from the tree of life? I know I would. So that's what our hemp-powered hair is about. It also have CBD oil. CBD oil brings the body back into balance. We have what it takes. It is being proven day by day. Not an overnight, not a miracle. It will not work in the draw. It will not work in the bottle. It only works when you apply it to the scalp and when you apply it under the tongue. Now, let me share with you about hemp powered hair, how to use it. You want to put at least 3, like Doc said, start slow and go fast. But you want to put at least 3 to 4 drops under your tongue 3 times a week, and under your tongue in the morning and at night. Don't swallow for 60 seconds. Me personally, let mine go on and dissolve into the body, into my system. But some people swallow. I wouldn't drink water behind it. I'll just let it go. System. Dr. Rita want to add to that. That's great. Then you put it on the scalp where you're challenged. And when you drop it on the scalp, when you put it under the tongue, do not let the nozzle touch your hair, scalp, or under the tongue, because you don't want to contaminate your own product. You want to make sure when you're massaging it in on the scalp that you're massaging it in an upward motion, because you want to always think about the follicles needing the blood, and that's what nourishes the follicle. Also, here's another way you can use it in a treatment form, and I know Kathy uses it like this because she has locks. You want to put 12 drops into at least an ounce of water, depending on how thick your hair is, how long it is. Shake it up well in a spray bottle. And after you finish, and we're going to go through the SOS system. After you finish that, you're going to spray it onto the hair. Shake it and spraying it at the same time, because oil and water don't mix well. And then you're going to take it and finish your style. That's one of the treatments. The other treatment, I call it 50-50. That way, if a person is wearing a weave, meaning they've sewn the tracks onto your braids, after you finish shampooing with our SOS system, you're going to towel dry the weave, place them under the dryer, let them get 50% dry, bring them out, spray the braids. Don't spray the added hair. That's not necessary. The hair, the detached cuticle, that's what I call it. You're going to spray the braids. And when you finish spraying the braids really well, place them back under the dryer and let them go the other 50%. Because the reason you do that, you want to make sure that the hair is completely dry. The braids are completely dry, because if not, they can end up mildewing on you and dry rotting in that position. You don't want that, okay? Now, when you finish all of that, they're completely dry, next time they come in, you get them ready to take them down. And I'm going to go into that when I get to the SOS system. But you will notice a big difference. Dr. Rita, you can continue into the SOS system.
Yes, so Doris, I might have been hearing things, but I think you said 3 drops under the tongue 3 times.
3 or 4 drops. And then I said for you to, if
you said a week, but you want to do that every day.
3, yeah, they can do it 3 days. Now I did it every day because I was very nervous when my hair was moving in the other direction.
Right.
But you know, they may want to do it 3 days a week, every day. I did it every day, and I got great results.
Yeah, I did it every day as well. I have 3 drops 3 times a day, every day in my areas of concern and those edges. I did that twice a week. But this is a product, like Doris said, you have to use in order for it to work consistently. The second thing I just want to bring up is that when you think about these ingredients, black seed, as Doris mentioned, rosemary oil, when you think about that in addition to CBD and the way it can block DHT, I mean, this is what sets our products apart from other CBD products is the proprietary formulation that we have put into these products and enhancing CBD with these amazing essential oils. So I just want to say that these products are exceptional, and they really are exceptional when you are consistently using them. Renewing.
Right. I shared with the audience yesterday, and a lot of them was in agreement with me, Dr. Rita. They buy product, they use it for a couple of days, expect a miracle, and they put it in the drawer and don't use it again, and blame the product that it didn't work. When you make a decision, along with that decision that you make to purchase, make a commitment to follow it through. That's the only thing I ask. Give it 6 months or more. It's not going to happen overnight. When I started with it, it was 2 months later before I started to see some. And 8 months later, I was happy as a lark that I had my hair back. So that is important, you guys. Now, after we had the hemp-powered hair, I call that the baby. Now we call that the mother of it. We had to have a system that will cleanse, a system that will hydrate, a system that will just bring it all out full circle. And I said to our department heads, we need to have a SOS system. And you know what? They were so in agreement. So what came first was the renewing shampoo, which made with essential oils and CBD to help invigorate the mind, body, and soul. We didn't just stop with the hair. We went to the mind, body, and soul, because all of that have to work together while leaving the hair clean, soft, and refreshed. Renewing. Just think about that word alone. It helps clarify. To clarify means to cleanse, deep cleanse that shaft and the scalp. We have the shaft, the scalp. We talked about the dandruff maybe a couple of weeks ago. And what we were saying, the dandruff, some people think it's contagious, but it's not. It's either acceleration of your own skin faster than you can get it off, or it's product that's left on the scalp, which appears to be dandruff. So it helps clarify scalp and remove build up of oils that can hinder hair growth. Hinder means slow it down or even stop it. Great for all hair types and textures. They didn't just think of one type, they thought of all types and textures. And I am so glad to be a part of this team. The next product we have, which is our moisturizing conditioner. Our moisture, did I lose my spot? Dr. Rita, did you take it down? Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, we're not going, okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, our moisturizing conditioner.
Can you see the slide?
Especially, I can see it, intended to help rehydrate. Now, you know when something is rehydrating, that means it's what? Adding to, doing over. We rehydrate and moisturize all hair types and textures. Now, when the hair is not hydrated properly, when it's dry, it kind of feels like a cactus. And when it's wet, it absorbs like a sponge. So you want to make sure that you're using a moisturizing conditioner. It uses CBD, organic juices, essential oils, and vitamins to moisturize and soften hair. Locks in positive replenishment, leaving hair with a soft, shiny, lustrous glow. Back that on. Now remember, when you shampoo the hair, rinse thoroughly and always open up the center to rinse. Rinse thoroughly because you want to make sure you're getting all the product off the scalp. And each rinse should be like your last rinse. And you don't need a lot of the product to make it happen. You only need, it depending on the length and thickness of the hair, anywhere from a quarter size to, if you remember the old $50 to the $50, the hair. You don't have to squeeze the bottle to death to use all your product in one portion. That's why it's so concentrated. Very good. So we're gonna moisturize, we're gonna hydrate, and we're gonna drink plenty of water. The next product we have is a detangler. Now this product has become a two-part product. You want to, and for the conditioner again, a towel dry, put the conditioner on. You can leave, now if you need to have a deep conditioner, you can place them under the dryer with some of the oud oil for about 15 minutes. If it's not necessary, if they don't have color or relax on the hair, it won't be necessary to do that. You can just leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes without the dryer. Then our leave-in detangler, I've discovered that it's two parts to that. After you got through with your conditioner, rinse thoroughly, then you're gonna towel dry, spray on the detangler, comb that hair from scalp, ends to scalp, to get all of the tangles out. Packed with soothing, nourishing ingredients for strong and conditioned hair. Leaves hair with a beautiful shiny bounce, great for all hair types and textures. So you're gonna comb that through from ends to scalp, getting all of the tangles out, because hair is very delicate when wet. So you don't wanna break off any hair, just by not being careful. But the detangler is amazing. When I started taking down weaves, and it was very challenging. When you take down a weave, you take loose a braid, and most people keep their weaves up 2 months or more. More is too much, but 2 months is pretty good. And remember the treatment, the 50-50. You have less hair coming out if you follow the 50-50. It is amazing how much hair less you will get off the head. Now, when you take the weave hair off, you spray the hair. Once you unloosen the braid, spray that braid really good and comb all of the hair that shedded while it was braided up. Because no matter how long you had it up, you can almost minimally multiply 50 times however many days. That's how many strands that's entwined in there. If you wet it before you comb it out, you got some problems. But if you do what I just said, spray the detangler on, comb it from the ends to the scalp, you will be smiling. I got a $100 tip from a client because I did that. And she was shocked at how easy it was to comb her hair out after taking her weave down of 3 months. And I was like, wow, I need more than $100. But when I got the detangler out, it was a breeze. And now we are sold. Then you go to your styling cream. Now, one lady said yesterday, do I need a styling cream? Because her hair was short and she wanted to know, did she need it? I said, Miss, everybody needs a styling cream. Whether you're wearing it short or whether you're wearing it long, you need a styling cream. Because what the styling cream does, it nourishes and rejuvenates hair and scalp. Easy styles and shine, curly, or wavy hair, doesn't matter. Provides energizing aroma of essential oil with a pleasant gender and a natural scent. And that's what clients love. They love natural scents because they don't want it to clash with all other things, the colognes they may wear. They love to have their hair shiny. They love to know that it's being nourished because that's what we as a body need. We need nourishment. The hair needs the same. And so, and it won't clog your pores. See, that's another thing. We're putting on products that's clogging our pores. When you clog your pores, The toxin of the body can't get out. The largest organ of elimination is skin. It can't get out. Hemp-powered hair can't get in. None of the things that we're doing will help. So we got to know we don't want to clog the pores with those heavy oils and those heavy creams. We don't want to do that. So we have a styling cream that's light, that's great, and you only need a little bit, like about a pea size, depending on the thickness and the length of the hair. Rub it in your hand, emulsify it, and rub it through your hair and comb it through, and it's amazing. You can do it with wet styling hair or dry. This is one of the tools, one of the products that my daughter makes sure she has on the set when she's working in television, as she works every day. So she does make sure she tries it, ooh, because every time somebody put it on, they say, ooh. Now we do a lot of thermal out here on the West Coast. So I had to get something that was light, something that was great, something that was intense with moisture. Body oil spray is a royal nutrient rich oud bergamot body spray infused with all natural oils for men and women, not just for women, it's for men and women. It is fast absorbable as it restores moisture and treats dry skin. And that was a testimony yesterday also about the oud oil. Now I put oud oil because hair is only appendage of skin. So I put my oud oil on. Once I towel dry the hair, I put just a tiny bit on. If you're not sure, dry the hair first and then add it. Just a little. And when I do that, I put it in the client's hand. And they be like rubbing it on. They be like, ooh, this is nice. So that's the name, oud oil. When I do a conditioner with the moisturizing conditioner, I put, if I'm gonna place them under the dryer, I put oud oil in the moisture conditioner and let it do a thing under the dryer. It is amazing, you guys. I mean, I can't even talk about it enough because it is what it is. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And with patience, it can happen for you. Back to you, Dr. Rita. Oh, the beard oil, the beard. Oh my God, I can't forget it. That's because I don't do a lot of men, but I've been telling my son to get on board. He's a barber. And hair. This is for the men now. Naturally strengthens hair follicles. That's key. When it comes to the hair follicles, though, that's where the strand of hair is housed and nourished. For those with androgenetic alopecia. And some people still don't know what alopecia means, but it's just a medical term for baldness. So we want to get our men. The beards are very popular nowadays. And we're going to make sure that they stay healthy, shiny, thicken them up where they like for them to be, and using it on their scalps so they can stimulate their scalps and bring their hair back, providing, and it's on the man or the woman, the follicle is still alive. Back to you, Doc. Oh, that's our peppermint oil. It is so exciting because the peppermint oil is great for blood circulation. So we want to make sure that we are using our peppermint oil, and it's an essential oil also, is multi-purpose, earning the reputation. Now we want a reputation, but we want a good reputation, a great, of being one of the most versatile oils in the world. Did we say world or did we say city? The world. And Wakana, with your support and your help, we're going to be the #1 company, cannabis company, bringing nothing but amazing products that work in the world. So we're excited about that.
We are so excited about that. I do want to just go through one more slide because we did talk about some of the treatments and using our products. So if you could just tie it all in with the scalp facial, and then I'm going to come back up.
Mhm.
If you want to go over the scalp facial. Uh-oh, we can't hear you, Doris.
Okay, the scalp facial, as I shared with them yesterday, but I only gave them out the SOS system. Yeah, I am. But I was sharing with you. They wanted to get the, okay. Dr. Rita, can you, no, we
Yes,
don't want
Doris.
this whole presentation.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Can you guys?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, Doris, what were you saying?
Dr. Rita?
Yes.
Dr. Rita?
Yes. Well, hopefully everyone else can hear me. I don't think Doris can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Rita,
Okay.
for sure. I think Doris maybe have some audio problems.
Yeah.
Doris, are you there? She may be having some audio problems or connection
Okay.
problems.
So the scalp facial is another treatment modality that Doris recommends at least once a month for good.
Dr. Rita,
Yes,
you had me muted.
I did.
I
I do
muted from
that.
that's what it's showing me here. Can you
Uh-oh.
hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, I see that other little muted sign. Okay, are you doing the scalp facial or you want me to pick it up?
You can pick it up.
Okay, I don't know where you left off, but I was
I
sharing
didn't.
with,
I hadn't
okay,
started yet.
okay, I was sharing with my audience yesterday. I would only give them out how to do it, what the mixture is once they get the SOS system. And so the people that are on this line, I'm going to share with you. Your product is you need the renew. You need a whole system, but this is what you mix. You mix your renewing shampoo, and you use about a tablespoon, about an ounce of shampoo. Again, I always depend on the length and thickness of the hair, but this is mainly you concentrate on the scalp. So I'll take about a half an ounce to an ounce of shampoo, mix a tablespoon of baking soda, stir it up really good, add my peppermint oil, about 6 or 7 drops into the mixture. Then I will go in, this is before shampooing, and I will go in with a soft toothbrush and do rotary strokes on the scalp to deep cleanse those pores. Once I have done the entire head, I massage them, place them on a plastic cap for about 10 minutes, let the body heat do it. And then I would take them to the bowl and shampoo them. The shampoo is already in the mixture, so you don't have to add any shampoo. Shampoo them thoroughly. And there usually a little remnants left in the bowl, which is more than enough to do the second shampoo. Do the second shampoo, your concentration is with this procedure is with the scalp. You want to concentrate on the scalp. Now, I have scoped a scalp prior to the scalp facial. Once I got finished with their shampoo, manipulation of their scalps, came back and scoped them again, you can actually see down in the pore. It was just that clean. So a scalp facial should be done at least once a month. But if they're wearing a weave and they take that weave out, that's an automatic scalp facial. That's not a question. That's automatic because you haven't really shampooed that hair the way it needed to be, especially within the braid. So now you're getting all that buildup off of the scalp. So a scalp facial, a Wakana scalp facial, not just any scalp facial, a Wakana scalp facial is the way to go, and to treat and make sure that hair stays as healthy as it can possibly stay.
Thank you so much, Doris. That was great. Just talking about many of the products, that we have with our Save Our Strands, the hemp-powered hair, but also some treatment modalities that you can use as well. And what I love about our products is that, again, our products all have a proprietary formulation that enhances the CBD and the effect of CBD on the follicle, on our scalp, and really helping to restore, reset, and renew our hair for both men and women. Now, parents, grandparents, godparents, they have the discretion to use these products on their children, on their grandchildren. That is the discretion of the guardian. So Doris talks about her granddaughter and her hair being very, very, I had a picture, I can't find the picture, but just full of life, bouncy, shiny, with our products as well. So just know that parents, grandparents, and godparents, guardians have the discretion to use these products on their children as well. So I do know that we have several distributors on the line. So I'm going to, at this time, take questions. I'm going to promote you to the panelists. I'm not sure if the chat box is working, but if you have a question, we have about 7 more minutes or so. You can ask your question as I get my charger before my laptop dies.
The chat box is enabled now. So if anyone wants to put any questions or unmute themselves, go ahead and do that.
Well, one thing that I just want to say is that I go to a stylist to get my hair done, but I also will shampoo and use the products here at home. So I do have one set that's there with the stylist and another set that's here. And I'm telling you, like Doris mentioned, you don't need a lot. And I've had both of my systems for 6 months, 7, 8 months. I don't even know now, but you don't need a lot to be effective. And so it's very cost effective as well to use our product line. And if you don't shampoo or touch your own hair, just leave it with your stylist and just let your stylist have that on hand each and every time that you're at the salon. So I do want to mention that. Any questions you can put in the chat, or you can, if I have moved you over as a panelist, you can unmute your mic and ask away. Oh, question from Sandra. I came in late. What is the SOS? Let's see.
That is our Saving Our Strands system, which consists of the shampoo, conditioner, detangler, styling cream, and oud body oil. For the men, it's the beard and oil product, beard and scalp oil.
So there's a picture of the Save Our Strand hair care system. So if you came in late, we want to make sure that you connect with the person that invited you so you can get that purchase done today. And as well as another product that we spoke about today that's not part of the system, but you want it to be on hand, and that's the
You
hemp
break it up, Dr. Rita.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm breaking up.
Okay, you good now.
Okay. Any other questions? Sandra Hudson, are you a guest or are you a distributor? You can put that in the chat. Any other questions as she's answering that? Wonderful. Well, welcome, Sandra. She is a distributor. Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you, Kathy. I'm going to bring you up now to give us marching orders on things that are going on this evening. Kathy,
All
are you out
righty.
there?
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rita. Thank you so much, Doris. And great questions from everyone. So tonight is our virtual corporate party. This is where you get the full picture of Wakana. You'll even get to see an infusion segment using some of our culinary products, whether it be the spices or our culinary oil or our water soluble. Really great way for you to be able to see how to use our products, and you'll also get the chance to hear more about our business opportunities. So for those distributors that are out there, please make sure that you invite your guest, and the ID and the password is the same as always. We'll be starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, um, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, Dr. Rita, for everything that you do. And Doris, oh my goodness, you are absolutely a warrior, sister. We are so happy to hear your complete, to have you going toward a complete recovery. And we're praying for that
Yes,
complete restoration quickly, quickly, quickly. So
yes.
thank you guys for your,
Kathy,
huh?
Kathy, before you release everybody, you may want to tell them what the special is this today and this week, just in
Yes,
case they
today,
wasn't on the phone this morning
that's
to
right.
hear Melissa give us the
Today's deal
sweet
of the day is the
stuff.
7-day raw cleanse for only $99. Buy two, get one free. What? And now all week it's going to be buy two, get one free. But today is the only day that you're going to get it for $99. Buy two, get one free. So you get that additional percentage off, and you'll also get that buy two get one free special. Guys, that is just such an awesome special, a great way for you to get yourself jump started toward your better health. Thank you, Doris.
Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you to all of our business partners and our guests.
Thank you, Doc.
See you next Monday with
Thank
your
you, Kathy.
stylists and your guests. Be well, be safe, and be blessed.